What's good with y'all boys? I hope y'all having a blessed day. Hope y'all feeling good, living good, and enjoying yourselves. In this video, I'm going to be telling y'all how to think positive. One of my subscribers asked me to do a video on how to think positive, so that's what I'm going to be talking about. But before I get into that, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe so that more people can watch my videos and so that my videos can get out more. Also, hit that notification bell so that y'all get notified whenever I post. So if you're a person that's having trouble thinking positive, the first way for you to start thinking positive is to start telling yourself good things about yourself. This was something that I used to do. I used to do when I was like 18, 19. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This was something. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I haven't done this in a while. What I used to do is that I used to write down. I used to write down some positive things about myself. Like I used to write down that I was confident. I was confident. I was powerful. I was good looking. I was strong. I was smart. And basically, I would just write down some positive traits about myself in a notebook. So what you guys can start doing is that y'all can do the same thing. Y'all can get a journal or a notebook and just write down some positive words about yourself. Whatever words describe yourself, just write it out in the journal. And every time you wake up in the morning or before you go to bed, just read those words out to yourself and just tell yourself some positive things about yourself. When you do this, you telling yourself some positive things about yourself, and you're gonna start feeling you're gonna start feeling what you're telling yourself. So if you're telling yourself positive words like I am confident, I am powerful, I'm strong, I'm smart, I am ambitious. When you tell those things about yourself, you're gonna start feeling what you're telling yourself. So how you describe yourself, you're gonna start feeling. So if you tell yourself positive words about yourself, then you're gonna start thinking positive. But if you tell yourself that you're weak, that you ain't strong, that you're ugly, what you're doing is that you manifesting negative words about yourself. So when it comes to thinking positive, you gotta start telling yourself positive things about yourself. So that's the first thing that's on my list. So that's the first thing that's on my list of how to start thinking positive. Is to start telling yourself positive words about yourself. So what you can do once again is to get a journal or a notebook and write down some positive words about yourself. And once you do that every morning or before you go to bed, start reading those positive words. Start reading those positive words out loud to yourself. So that's the first thing. So that's the first thing that's on my list. The second thing that's on my list of how to start thinking positive is to move to a better environment. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The type of environment that you live in, the type of city that you live in, plays a big part on how you feel. Like if you somebody that lives in the hood, or you live in an area where there's a lot of shooting, where there's a lot of violence, then you're gonna start thinking negative about yourself, because your environment plays a big part on how you feel. So if you want to start thinking positive, what you need to do if you can is that you can move to a better city, you can move to a better location, and basically you can just move to a place where there's no violence or no crime. So your environment plays a big part on how you feel, and your environment plays a big part on your life. So if you want to start thinking positive, just move to a better city. Just move to a city where it's quiet, where it's peaceful, where there's a lot of positive people, and basically just change your environment and change your location. So that's the second thing that's on my list of how to start thinking positive is to change your environment if you have to. So if you're somebody that lives in the hood or you live in an environment where there's a lot of crime and violence, then you gotta move out because that type of environment is not good for you and it's not good for your health. Especially it's not good for your mental health. So just move to a better environment and just change your location. And the third way for you to start thinking positive is to start eating healthy. If y'all didn't know, that type of food that y'all eat plays a big part of how you feel. Like if you're a person that's always eating junk food, you're always eating chips, donuts, candy, all that food is gonna make you think negative because candy, donuts and chips and all that, they junk food. So if you always eating junk food and all you eat is junk food, then you gonna start thinking negative about yourself. But if you start eating healthy, if you start eating more fruit, more vegetables, start drinking a lot more water and start working out, then you gonna start thinking positive because you eating healthy food, you eating fruit, vegetables, and basically you just eating healthy food. So whatever you put into your body is how you're gonna feel. So if you eating junk food, then you gonna start feeling you're gonna start feeling like shit. But if you eat healthy food, then you're gonna feel positive. So that's the third thing that's on the list of how to start thinking positive is to start eating better food and to start eating healthy. So if you're a person that's always eating junk food, you're always eating unhealthy food, then stop eating junk food and stop eating unhealthy food, because that type of food is always gonna make you think negative about yourself. So start eating healthy food like fruits, vegetables, some protein, and just start working out also. And the last thing that's on the list of how to start thinking positive is to start hanging around positive people. What a lot of y'all do is that y'all be hanging around a lot of toxic people. Y'all be hanging around people that always talking about somebody, that's always talking shit about people, that's always talking down on that's always talking down on their on other people and their friends. And basically you're just hanging around toxic people. So if y'all didn't know, the type of people that y'all hang around plays a big part on how you feel. So if you're hanging around toxic people, if you're hanging around negative people, then you're gonna start thinking negative and you're gonna have negative thoughts. But if you're hanging around positive people, you're hanging around people that's gonna uplift you, that's gonna teach you something, that's pretty chilled out. Then you're gonna start thinking positive about yourself. So the type of people that you hang around plays a big part on how you feel, and you are who you hang with. So if you're hanging around toxic people, then that means that you toxic, and you got some work that you got to do. But if you're hanging around positive people, then that means that you're positive, and you basically you just straight. So the type of people that you hang around is who you are, and the type of people that you hang around plays a big part of how you feel, and it plays a big part on your thoughts. So that's the last thing that's on my list of how to start thinking positive is to start hanging around positive people and cut off negative people. But that's all I got for y'all in this video. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up in this video, leave a comment down in the comment section, and comment your opinion about this video, and comment with your thoughts on this video. And subscribe to the channel so that y'all can get more self-help and more motivation. And also comment, and also comment if you feel like that I have missed something out in this video. If you have an idea of how to have positive thoughts, feel free to comment them down in the comment section. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, they're gonna be down in the description. And if you guys just want to talk to me, just want to hit me up, just want to see how we're doing, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. and on my talking y'all. But other than that, y'all have a blessed day. Y'all stay safe and take care of yourselves. And also stay out of trouble. Peace.